Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out a wireless microphone solution from the guys at Xtuga. Now, these guys reached out to me to see if I wanted to take a look at their new their wireless XLR converter. And I've seen quite a few of these products on Amazon, and they were always one of those gear curiosities of mine. And the concept seems cool, but are they really any good? Well, today we're going to find out. So in full transparency to you guys, Xtuga did provide me this product at no cost, but all the opinions in this video are my own, and they are seeing this review at the time of video publishing, just like you guys. And a non-affiliate product listing will be in the video description for Amazon if you want to try it out for yourself. And there's a 10% off coupon on the product page so that you can apply that as well for an additional discount. Before we get going here, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I've got set up. I've got the Tokai Les Paul with the Sheptone Brian Kenneheck PAF pickups, and I've got the Mark 7 as guitars plugged straight into the amp, and I have a 1x12 Mako amplification cabinet out in my garage. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel, and if you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to help my channel grow and to get these videos out there to new viewers just like yourself. And if you're already a subscriber, a big thank you. Okay, so let's quickly go through how I have this set up. I'm plugged into the Mark 7, and I have a long speaker cable running out of my studio into my garage, which is about 35 feet away, and numerous walls, including a cinder block wall away from me. I've got my Mako 112 cab out there with an Audix i5 mic and the Xtuga transmitter connected up to that. And here I have a cable right here coming from my interface over there, and the Xtuga receiver is connected into this. In addition to this, I have a Gotham mic cable running out into the garage as well that I'm going to switch over to so that we can hear what kind of difference we get between the Xtuga wireless signal and a high quality XLR wired signal. Now, getting connected to the Xtuga system was really easy. After a quick charge for both units, I powered on each one, and that was pretty much it. I was up and running in just a matter of seconds. And they also include these male and female to 1/4 inch adapters, so that if you want to go wireless with a device that uses a 1/4 inch connection, and maybe, or you want to go from a 1/4 inch into a XLR, you can do kind of vice versa, or either or mix and match, however you want to connect them. But either way, they've got you covered whether you need to connect XLR or 1/4 inch and you want to go wireless. Those adapters were a really nice bonus add that I wasn't expecting, but I was glad to see them included with the product. So now that we've heard the Xtuga system, let's switch over to the XLR cable. One thing to note is that the Xtuga system is a higher output signal, and it has 5 levels of volume output, but even at level 1, it's quite a bit hotter than the XLR cable signal, and I'm going to adjust the input gain on my interface to match the output of the Xtuga system so that you don't hear like a big volume discrepancy between the two. Okay, so here are my thoughts and observations after testing this thing out. First of all, the sound quality is really good. I didn't really expect it to match the sound quality of a professional XLR mic cable, and I'm assuming that most of you did not either, but when you take into account a few key points, the value of a product like this really does start to take shape. So for starters, it was super easy to connect and be set up and running in seconds. It really couldn't have been any easier. Second of all, the sound quality is very good, and that's one of the most important things that this product just has to get right. The other big thing is that it really can't have any static in the sound, and there cannot be any signal dropout, and there was neither of those. These old 1970s walls in this house are an absolute nightmare for, as of last time I checked, about 70 wireless devices. And I've had to hardwire all 3 of our wireless mesh access points to provide adequate coverage for all of our devices. And even with those wireless access points being Wi-Fi 6E, the signals were just too weak from each other to form a stable wireless bridge connection, so I had to run them hardwire. And despite this, the Xtuga system, it just worked very well. So if you're considering using this at like maybe a performance, a public speaking event, a party, a wedding, or anything like that, where I think in most cases, you're going to be within clear visibility of the mixer where the receiver would be plugged in, you're really not gonna have to worry about walls or other large obstacles causing any kind of signal interference. And the last thing that is absolutely critical for these systems is low latency. It's kind of one thing to be speaking through a wireless microphone, but as guitar players, we are much more sensitive to signal latency. And when I'm sitting here playing, I cannot feel a single bit of latency difference compared to the XLR microphone cable. Now, this product really is intended for vocal mic use, but as a guitar player, I wanted to throw a curveball at the unit to kind of see how it performed in a bit of a different application that could have revealed weaknesses or engineering shortcomings that you might not immediately notice when using it with a vocal mic, and I was pleasantly surprised. I think the only real knock against it isn't really against the product itself, but rather the charging solution that they've provided. I would have liked to have seen like maybe a USB to dual USB splitter so that you can charge both devices using a single USB connection, something like the splitters here that I'll put on the screen. We actually have the Anchor one in our kitchen, and it's really handy for charging multiple devices at once when the other charging port on the little wall brick charger are also in use. Another thing that I really wouldn't mind is maybe a more compact design, at least on the transmitter unit that gets plugged into the microphone. I really don't know how feasible something like that would be, but for applications like this, I think that the smaller the better that you can go on what's actually plugged into the vocal mic. For under $100 though, I think that if you want an easy solution to get rid of your mic cable and not have to come out of pocket anywhere from maybe $500 to $1,000 that the Shure and Sennheiser wireless mic systems cost, I think this is a very good alternative. And not everyone needs those more expensive setups. And for these people, I think products like this Xtuga system are much more appealing. And in addition to that, you can still use your existing microphone. And even if your mic needs phantom power, this Xtuga system can provide that. Okay guys, that is going to wrap this video up. Another big thanks to the guys at Xtuga for sending me this unit to check out. If you're interested in grabbing one, I'll have that Amazon link in the video description. And don't forget to use their coupon on the Amazon page for an extra 10% off. Okay guys, I'm out. Thanks for hanging out with me as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.